John got a 22-inch Weber kettle for Christmas. He put it together correctly, probably the one time in his life he read instructions.
That's true.
And we're going to be cooking a brisket today. Not smoking.
Nope.
Not smoking. Cooking a brisket. So, remember what I told you? We talked to 50 different pit masters. You'll find 100 to 150 different ways to cook a brisket.
This is number 212.
Something like that.
Meet Legal Son, say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, Legal Son, Jameson. I know he actually hadn't had any Jameson before he named his son, so that just makes it more ironic. So, first off, talking about the brisket.
Okay, Costco brisket. It was just a big old brisket that you get in the vacuum seal pack.
Okay.
And then, because I don't have a pit big enough, I cut it in half and we go this way.
Alright, so all we have here is the flathead, and you trimmed a little bit of the fat off, but not much.
Right, because the way I do it is we're going to make street tacos.
Okay.
Because we like it, and so I need a little bit of the fat to keep some of those, when it renders down, get some extra of the juice in there.
Okay, so talk me through this foil concoction you have at the bottom.
So, because I'm going to be cooking, basically, not smoking,
Right.
I need all the liquid that I can get, which is why you see a couple vials of Italian dressing in here. You can pick which one you want to go with. I usually go with just the local recipe. But anyways, after I mix all the stuff together, I wrap it all up, and then we'll put it on there off from the fire. So we'll have the fire up, put on one side of the pit, and then we'll have this on the other side.
Okay.
Because I don't want to cook it quickly. I want it to go through some time so it can melt some of that fat down.
Okay, right now outside we've got a half a chimney going, regular Kingsford charcoal. It's getting all burned up and getting up to temperature, so alright, let's do this thing.
So first thing I always do is after I kind of lay my foil, I kind of do it two different ways, so that way I make sure that none of the juices are really going to leak out.
Okay.
I just take my knife and I kind of will poke through here because I want some of the juices to get inside there and get all through there. Do both sides. I've already kind of done this a little bit ahead of time, but just so you can see. Then the next thing I do is I use my secret ingredient, which is the Horse meat marinade. I love HEB.
Yes.
However, HEB, bring back the McCormick's meat marinade. I have to go to Randall's to get this stuff. It's the only place you're going to find it in town. Alright, so now you're going to take a red Solo cup, or a green, or whatever other Solo cup you have.
Okay.
Then, shake up yourself some little Italian dressing. Go ahead and pour it all in.
So,
This is about a third full, but
the red Solo cup, 16 ounces, that's got about 8 ounces, so it's about half a cup.
And then you just
Half 3/4 of a cup.
pour that in there. Okay, so now I just throw this on there because I like black pepper. Now, open that for me a little bit.
More dressing?
A little bit more just because you have a little bit extra liquid in there. This is a little bit different, but it's still Italian dressing, so you just want to, because I just want to make sure I don't scorch it.
Talk people through how this is going to go before you actually start doing it.
So what I did is I got about 3 going this way, and you want it to be long enough to where it folds up, and then I wrap down. So you want to cinch it up there pretty tight.
Okay.
It's almost like putting it like its own bath.
Okay.
Its own liquid bath. So, but I do it 2 different ways. So I want to make sure. Plus, I've got a layer here, in between. So, so I've got a flat layer here, and I've got 3 layers going this way, and I've got 3 layers going this way. So that way, it's going to be wrapped tight. It's going to be insulated, so it doesn't in case the fire does get too hot, it's not going to burn the meat, and at the same time, it's going to my little minion here, and
Yes.
and at the same time, it keeps it all nice and juicy, and hopefully edible to eat.
All right, cool. Well, you do you, and enjoy the music. So with how you rolled and folded everything on top, I'm assuming that we don't ever turn this over while it's cooking. Okay.
Nope. I keep the fat side up because I want it to kind of render down into the rest of it.
Okay.
Hey, you got it. You know it works.
I know. I'm not knocking it. I'm just still
I know, it's...
Wait, you're questioning?
I'm not questioning it. I'm just questioning how he does it so I can do it too.
The little snap things for these legs.
Yes.
So there's like little triangle clips. And it says, the instructions say put them in this thing first.
Yes.
And then it says slide the silver legs into that snapping. Yeah, that doesn't work. So I snap it into the silver thing and then snap it into there. There's your tip.
Yeah.
Do it that way. It'll save you about 10 minutes of headache.
It will.
He was there.
Okay, so what we've done is we've got about a half a chimney. We've got one charcoal basket on the back side. We're gonna put the brisket here and make sure that your vent goes directly over the... Make sure your vent is the opposite side of the bins or the charcoal basket, just like we always talk about, to where it drafts the heat across. So we're gonna do this in 6 hours. Ish, we hope, possibly.
Here.
maybe.
Well, with one this size, you know, it's usually about 5, 4.5, 4.5 to 5.5 hours probably.
Okay.
Give it a little time to rest afterwards. So. But
Okay, so go ahead and drop it on this side, kind of, yep, right there's perfect. And what we'll do is John will come out about every hour or so, 30, 40 minutes, hour, and check and see how many charcoals he has left, probably throw in 8 or 10, just to kind of keep the heat up.
Yep.
You're gonna have a thermometer directly over that heat, so it's gonna read really high. So what you wanna do is kind of drop about 15%, and that'll give you kind of what it is over here.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. We've got the bottom wide open.
Yep.
Don't need to keep the heat in, and we'll keep that going. And this is just gonna roll.
Yep.
So we'll see y'all back probably
4.5, 5 hours.
ish. So these things have been going for about
2 hours.
2 hours ish.
Yeah, a little over 2 hours.
All right. So remember what we were talking about? How with this kind of setup, you have to reload charcoal. You're also gonna have to rotate the meat every once in a while. So let's play with that. See what we can do with that burning Jameson.
But you want to burn me?
No, I don't want to burn you.
Don't want to burn you, bud.
All right, so flip up your grate. Cool thing about these charcoal or the Weber grates is if you put your charcoal bin in the right place, you can easily just add a couple pieces of charcoal to it. I think John's been saying he's been going through about 8 briquettes.
Yeah. After the first hour, it kind of dropped down below 300, and so we added about 8. So I just added about a few more a minute ago before Ryan got here, and then we just topped it off there. So.
Right.
And then we just...
And we've got the vent down there about half.
Yeah, we closed the vent down about halfway to kind of cool down the burn because it was getting hot. Again, we're just kind of braising the meat, so it'll be good. Actually, get it to where you can see this. I'm gonna love editing this. So
It's getting pretty
see with the
good.
charcoal going.
Charcoal's going good.
That's the setup we're using. You see the vents so about halfway open.
Yes.
Hey, where's that? Hey, Jameson. Say hi, Jameson.
Hi.
All right, see everybody back. What time is it now? 2:30.
2:30, yeah.
So we'll probably deal with it again at 3:30, and then should be done around 4.
Just to tell you, everyone,
Okay.
this is going to turn out very good. And
Awesome.
tasty.
Okay. Hi, Tyler.
Hi, Tyler.
As always, there's like a lot of kids in the house.
Yeah.
That was impressive. I think we tripled the amount of kids in the house.
So, and you can see, it's still very
Hot.
hot and juicy.
Yes, at the same time, which means...
And we have cakes going. We
Yeah.
have all kinds of things going. We have some rice that might explode any minute. Not in an instant pot.
Yeah. So that's done.
Just to give you some information, do not do this at home without a grown-up,
That is very correct.
because it will burn you.
Thank you for the PSA from Legal Junior.
It's gonna be so good it's legal because he's our walking disclaimer.
Okay. So,
Es bueno.
What does that mean?
try it. Tell me what you think. A little hot. Careful.
This is some good meat. No.
So, and then what I do, a little street taco, a little bit of lime, a little cojita cheese.
Cojita?
Cojita.
And then dig
Here,
in.
make your own.
I was gonna take that.
Add, no, or add some pico, some avocado if you will.
And dig in.
Tell me what you think. You want one of these, bud? Here you go.
Tortillas are good. Cheese and lime are stuff. And don't forget
Good. How was it?
Good sweet taco.
There you go. So, not a brisket, but a brisket.
It's
Three
a.
tacos.
Technically, it's a brisket, but legal found a loophole.
Yep.
I'm Maddie's in here now.
Hi, Maddie.
I'm Maddie.
So, anyways,
try
until
it?
next time.
So until next time, remember,
Cut.
burn and learn and share everything with your friends. Cheers.
Cut.